edit things and then let people know how the batala was made. It's just that was not easy. So because sometimes, just getting to a point that I think, sometimes we are here to complain, no? So we complain a lot. Why would they don't do this? Why they don't think so? Why then? But then you need somebody needs to remind you that you are not inventing batala. Batala was invented by somebody else, and these people, so Paulo, Giba, and others, they already tried some things that worked or not. It's the same for me. So when I started here alone, I thought I won't have help because it's too complicated. It's crazy. It's a lot of work. And then I just learned that you are very helpful. You, I say the American, I mean. So with time, I learned that the batala was made by everybody, you know. So it was very hard, actually, the first 2 years. But now we can only fly in the blue sky because it's easy going now. But sometimes you come now after 4 years and you say, why don't this? Why don't that? Why don't that? Because you don't know how this was made, you know. Maybe we tried something that you are saying, why not that? And it was not worth at this time. But maybe now, maybe we can try again. But don't start to complain. Think what we have now and maybe ask somebody that knows the history, you know. Because maybe we tried and didn't work. But time to time we can try again and maybe it's the best solution now. It wasn't 2 years ago or 4 years ago, but maybe for now on it's going to be the best. But we are here to hear you. So if you come with good idea, maybe we will say, oh, we tried this, didn't work, but let's see if we can manage this because it's something it's boring you, something is boring, you know, it's bothering you, or something it's bother somebody else. But on the other hand, sometimes we cannot change the rules because the rules were made exactly because we learned together that we need this rule, you know? Do you understand?
I don't know why you're so self-conscious about your English.
I know, she's good. It's
We
amazing,
can use some of
Solange.
that, so.
You're recording, right? Yeah,
we're
cool.
recording.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, can I go ahead? Once we don't need the translation. So, just to give, just to give you a picture, if I need, okay, I will change. When we started Batala with 20 girls in my house, in my basement, my garage, so we never thought that these 20 people would come.
I'm
you know.
sorry, did you want to do Portuguese or English? Or what
She
do
wants to
you
do
want?
English now.
Okay, let me. Okay.
No, I think it's Portuguese is better because then we can maintain the subtitles, no? If we change here and there,
Is it
it's
okay
not.
if she speaks English sometimes? Yeah.
We'll
Or do you want to keep?
keep it in Portuguese.
Yeah.
And then if we can, once we go into the present, let's just stick with Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depois que nós vencemos todas as complicações, nós montamos o Batalá, então nós tivemos a primeira reunião. Das 24 mulheres que aplicaram que iriam, vieram 20. E eu olhei para os lados e falei, meu Deus, de onde essas mulheres vieram? 2 delas eu conhecia, somente. As outras todas vieram porque nós procuramos. Agora, onde nós procuramos botar esses ads para o Batalá? Eu imprimi mais ou menos uns 300 papéis com a logo e dizendo em português e inglês, nós somos uma banda que vamos abrir, só mulheres, estamos aqui para dar Empower Women. E entre 18 e 88 anos, cada uma de vocês podem participar.
So after all that, she had the instruments, she had Mariana here, she had somewhat a place in mind to rehearse. She organized a meeting in her basement and 20 women came, and out of these 20 women, she only knew by name 2 women. And the way she did that was she printed 300 pamphlets, flyers, and she put it everywhere. Cafés, libraries,
YMCA,
YMCA,
universities.
and the flyer had the logo, Batala Washington DC logo,
Mhm.
and explaining what Batala was, and she would like to recruit women from 18 to 88 years old.
Aliás, isso é engraçado, porque foi a maneira que eu conheci Washington. Porque eu peguei um mapa grande da cidade, localizei onde tinha as universidades e comecei a conhecer todas as cidades através do mapa. Eu não tinha GPS, não. Através do mapa, eu comecei a andar na cidade procurando onde tinha universidade e depois eu descobri que as universidades tinham muitos prédios. Então, cada universidade tinha 15 prédios diferentes. Então, eu fui a 15 prédios diferentes numa universidade, só que cada universidade que tinha 15 prédios, cada 15 prédios tinham 5 andares, 6 andares. Então eu conheci todas as universidades. Se vocês quiserem conselho sobre a universidade, eu conheço tudo.
So by walking around and driving around DC, that's how she learned the DC streets, and she learned her way around the city because she had no GPS, she had no map, she just would drive and stop anywhere that she thought it was worth to putting a flyer. And she went to major universities, and she walked a lot, and she now knows a lot about all
Yes.
universities in DC. If anyone needs any any advice on that,
At least I know the building.
yeah, and all the buildings.
Então eu fui a muitos mercados, eu fui no YMCA, eu fui em todos os lugares onde as pessoas falaram, no Giant, no Safeway, onde você podia pregar alguma coisa, eu estava pregando. E criei
Can you start over?
Oh, sorry. Criei um e-mail e esperei as pessoas começarem a me dar notícias.
So she went to. Acho que você devia começar de novo. She's got to do it all over again, right?
Just that sentence you said before you started touching the microphone.
I did. Oh.
When you were touching the. When you
I
were-
was talking here.
Então tava certo? Tá. So after, going to Safeways and CVS's and schools and YMCA's and all of that, she created a Batala email for herself, and she just sat and waited for people to contact her. And she also added on Craigslist.
E as pessoas apareceram para minha surpresa. Então, no primeiro dia da reunião, a gente sentou no chão, contamos todo o vídeo, toda a história, mostramos alguns vídeos e começamos a ensaiar. Bom, foi muito engraçado porque nós só fomos montar instrumento mesmo na terceira ou quarta semana. Então, durante esse período, a gente, na verdade, pretendia que estava tocando alguma coisa no chão com as baquetas. A nossa diretora musical, na verdade, na época, ela era condutora ainda. Ela começou a nos ensinar a tocar no chão e nós compramos as baquetas que eu trouxe até do Brasil e começamos a ensaiar. E depois de umas 3 semanas que eu havia comprado os ferros e as coisas, então nós começamos a montar um instrumento numa praça pública em Bethesda.
So after the flyers and the email, she was waiting, and for her surprise, 20 women showed up, and she had a meeting in her basement. So everyone watched a movie about Batala and learned a little bit about Batala, especially the one in Brasilia.
Uhum.
And since we had no instruments, but we had mallets, and so for 3 weekends we would meet, sit on the floor, and pretend that we're playing, drumming on our flip-flops. So the mallets would bounce.
You were there, right?
I was there. And we did that for 3 weeks, and then finally on the 4th week, the drums arrived, and the bars, and we got all the equipment for building the drums, and then we We went to a park in Bethesda. It was Rock Creek Park, no?
No, it was close to Willard Street.
So a park in Bethesda.
Chevy Chase, actually.
And that's when we start building the instruments. And we had no clue what we were doing, but we were
No.
there.
No. So by the end of, no final dessa coisa, a gente descobriu que ainda faltavam muitas outras partes para contar. Mas enfim, essa faz uma parte da história do Batalá que faz engraçado. Agora, estando aqui, nós aprendemos muitas coisas. Aprendemos como fazer um Batalá com os Estados Unidos. Porque por mais que eu tenha tido um pouco de experiência no Brasil, eu tinha como ser brasileira, como manejar as coisas no Brasil e como as pessoas no Brasil ajudam, que é diferente da maneira como as americanas ajudam. Nem pior, nem melhor, apenas diferente.
So she learned, coming to the U.S., she learned a lot about the American way, how in terms of Batalá, how the Americans help, and she knew already how the Brazilians helped also. And there is no wrong or right way to help, but
Diferente.
but different.
Uma das coisas que eu gostaria de chamar a atenção, as pessoas sempre perguntam por que só mulheres? Porque no Brasil eu vim de uma banda onde eram só mulheres. E eu achava que isso dava a maior qualidade à banda. Porque ninguém espera que mulheres lindas, de salto alto, de batom, de saias, cheguem com seus filhos para o ensaio e sentem, tiram o sapato, botam um chinelo havaiana e começam a bater. Bababum, bababum, bababum. Ninguém espera isso. E essa coisa da surpresa me deixa assim muito feliz. Até hoje, uma das coisas que eu mais gosto é quando as pessoas veem aquele tanto de mulher entrando e falam aí começa a ver a gente tocar e ficam felicíssimos e querem mais e querem entrar e querem participar e querem que você conte mais da banda. Até hoje, isso é uma das coisas que me dá maior prazer.
She would like to point out that she is her greatest pleasure to see that Batalá in Washington is an all-women band, because she thinks that being an all-women band strikes people in a different way, because people tend to think that women are not supposed to play drums because women have lipsticks and high heels and dresses, and then they see that they're able to come in and rehearse and on their flip-flops or barefoot, leave their family at home or bring their kids and perform
E ser tão barulhentas e bonitas como nós somos.
and be